Hi everyone, my name is Ambica and welcome to another poetry reading session with me. So the poem I'm going to be reading out to you today is about a very heavy topic. It's about dowry. Now I know a lot of people are going to be like, a lot of people from South Asia where the practice is very prevalent. I might even get trashed for saying, oh, dowry still exists, because a lot of people are sitting in their homes and they just think, these are topics of the past. This is so passé. Dowry, what dowry? We've moved past that. While I would like to really agree with you, I cannot because the statistics speak differently. Across the world, South Asia, India is definitely one of the hotspots for dowry. A practice that has its origins across the world where it started. It was even in times in Babylon, actually, it was practiced. Interestingly so, when I was researching on it, it took many forms. And in India, now something like dowry is called in many different ways. It can be called as gift, dahej, gift for settling down a girl child. The daughter starting out and embarking on her new journey. So the gifts come from the girl's side, and that is more an expectation rather than something that is a courtesy or a kind thought. So it has unfortunately unfolded and taken many different forms, and most of them evil. And these are malpractices. And dowry is actually a practice that is not even legal. It's not a legal practice. So the poem I'm going to be reading out, I hope impacts in a way that if it is something that you've not thought about, you take a few minutes to think about, because I feel like no matter what we go about our daily lives, we're struggling with our own thoughts. But somewhere, if someone in your side of the family is getting married and you hear things like the dahej, you hear things like a gift from the girl's side was not enough, or it wasn't pleasing enough, or we expected more, or it should have come, or I'll speak in Hindi and say, "Utna to aa hi jana chahiye tha," then maybe this poem will impact you in a way that you can share your opinion. If nothing else, you can at least do that. Obviously, that is the least you can do. So here goes. She looks happy. She appears to have bloomed. Her beauty lies in giving and is unassumed. Her fragrance spreads gently with a breeze, burning a desire in me for this moment to just freeze. Just a month ago, I had sown her seeds. As if knowing a connection with her, I had wanted to breed, hoping maybe that she will seep in the pain, the tears, the sorrow, and help me regain that smile that has escaped my heart, revive in my soul that inert part, the part that drowned with the crash of my dreams, the dreams which melted in my piercing screams, the anguish I had to bear for unmet greed. The grasp of hopelessness, the grasp of venom, with a center heavy with such experiences, I went and planted my rose. For a better life for her I chose. She shall stand strong, not giving in. She shall blossom and spike to heights unattained, spreading willpower, love and might. She shall give strength to me to fight. So this poem is written from the eyes of a person who's a victim, a dowry victim. A lot of times when people are victims, they want to latch on to any ray of hope that they can get. And with that ray of hope, for her, that ray of hope is that little seed that she goes and plants. It's of a rose. She goes and plants and she sees it growing. And with that, her hopes also start rising. Happiness is lacking in her life. She's feeling the sense of what is left. She's feeling like a victim because she is one. A lot of times, due to societal pressures, due to ways that we cannot even fathom if we are not going through it, that person shuts down. And this rose is helping her live again. She is helping her become herself again and hopefully bloom again the same way that the rose has come to bloom. This poem I like to speak a little bit in Hindi as well, because India is one of the countries where Dahej or dowry is a far and widespread practice. It's a widespread practice. No matter what you say, no matter what I say, the statistics don't lie. तो मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी कि बहुत लोग हमारे ही परिवार में बहुत बार शादी हो रही होती है, कुछ लोग ऐसी चीजें कहते हैं कि अरे कम कम लेके आई है, कम ज्यादा नहीं लेके आई, इतना तो लाना ही चाहिए था, इतना तो कोई भी दे देता है, या फिर पूरी तरीके से लोग मांग ही लेते हैं कि अरे हम इतना नहीं दोगे तो हम उससे आगे बढ़ेंगे ही नहीं, जैसे कोई सौदा चल रहा हो। सो मैं ये कहूंगी कि मेरी ये इच्छा है कि इस पोएम के साथ आपको एटलीस्ट एक थॉट तो आएगा दिन में कि अगर आप अपने परिवार वालों को अगर ऐसे कभी सुने बोलते हुए या दोस्तों को ऐसे सुने बोलते हुए, तो आप अपनी आवाज उठाइए। इतना तो बनता है, इतना तो बहुत ही कम है। मैं कहूंगी ऐसी चीज की तरफ आवाज उठाइए जो एक क्राइम है। I definitely feel there are practices that go on behind the doors, closed doors. People know that they are going on. No one wants to obviously raise their hands and something like this, which is illegal. Nobody's going to raise their hands and be like, oh yes, I practice it. But the least that we can do as citizens is educate our family members, educate our friends. If someone in our contact is speaking these things and thinking in this manner, that's the least that we can do. अपने परिवार वालों को, अपने माता पिता को, अपने भाई बहनों को एजुकेट कीजिए इस बारे में, एम्पैथी लाइए अपने अंदर इस बारे में, क्योंकि दिस इज वन malpractice that leads to many other malpractices. It doesn't end here. People don't want to have girl children because they fear that they'll have to keep saving for their dowry. कई साल पहले जब मैं बच्ची थी तो मैं सोचती थी ये प्रैक्टिस बंद हो जाएगी, खत्म हो जाएगी। आज भी ये कायम है, आज भी ये चल रही है। दुनिया में बहुत सारी और प्रॉब्लम्स आ गई हैं, there are a lot of other issues that have risen, but ये भी अभी भी कायम है। ये अभी भी एक ऐसी प्रैक्टिस है, रीत है जो चल रही है। इसको रिवाज कहा जाता है। दिस इज नॉट, ये कोई रीति रिवाज नहीं है। सो आई होप दैट इज फूड फॉर थॉट फॉर यू फॉर टुडे। I am someone who definitely doesn't like to preach a lot. I do like to share thoughts and I do like to, discuss things. And unfortunately on a video medium, it's only me talking, but I would love to have you comment below and share your thoughts. If someone in your family has gone through something, if you feel something about this topic, please do comment and let me know. I would love to know what you think. And I'm not someone who likes to preach about things, but this is something I feel collectively we as human beings, अंदर से, from within ourselves, आवाज आनी चाहिए कि कुछ गलत है। इतने सालों से कुछ चल रहा है, इसमें कुछ गलत है। हम इक्वालिटी की बात करते हैं, हाँ लड़के लड़की इक्वल हैं, काफी हद तक इक्वल हो रहे हैं, चीजें बढ़ रही हैं, फिर भी हम इन चीजों के बारे में किसी ना किसी तरीके से बात कर लेते हैं। लड़की की परिवार से इतना कुछ नहीं आया, इतना सोना नहीं आया, इतना चांदी नहीं आई, इतना पैसा नहीं आया। अरे इतने लड्डू के बॉक्सेस तो आने ही चाहिए थे, 11 आए हैं, 20 आने चाहिए थे। और मैं ऐसा नहीं कहूंगी कि एजुकेशन इज द रूट कॉज, कि अगर आप लोगों को एजुकेट करें खाली दैट इज द रूट कॉज। आई एम नॉट गोना से दैट बिकॉज दैट्स इन फैक्ट नॉट द ट्रूथ। आई हैव सीन अक्रॉस द बोर्ड पीपल फ्रॉम डिफरेंट सोसाइटी। आप बहुत अमीर और बहुत पढ़े लिखे खानदान से भी हो, जरूरी नहीं है कि आपकी थिंकिंग, आपके विचार सही हैं, जरूरी नहीं है। मैंने बहुत अमीर लोगों को भी सोचते हुए ऐसे देखा है। पैसे की बात नहीं होती है, इट्स अ लॉट अबाउट योर माइंडसेट, एंड वो सही करना पड़ेगा। वो अगर आप इस चीज को अपने मन में नहीं डालेंगी कि आपकी भी कुछ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है इस बारे में, तो आगे कैसे चलेगी? आपके बच्चे भी ये देखेंगे, आपके बच्चों के बच्चे भी ये देखेंगे. मैं ज़रूर ये सोचती हूँ कि मेरे बच्चे भी ये देखेंगे. It's not that they're going to be completely isolated and they're not going to hear about these things. They cannot be insulated or isolated from something or insulated to these topics, obviously. I'm going to read it out to you again. She looks happy. She appears to have bloomed. Her beauty lies in giving and is unassumed. Her fragrance spreads gently with a breeze, burning a desire in me for this moment to just freeze. So the victim is looking at the rose and is appreciating the beauty of the rose. Just a month ago, I had sown her seeds. As if knowing a connection with her, I would want to breed. Hoping maybe that she will seep in the pain, the tears, the sorrow, and help me regain. Regain that smile that has escaped my heart, revive in my soul that inert part. The part that drowned with the crash of my dreams. The dreams which melted in my piercing screams, the anguish I had to bear for unmet greed. The grasp of hopelessness, the grasp of venom. With a center heavy with such experiences, I went and planted my rose. For a better life for her I chose. She shall stand strong, not giving in. She shall blossom and spike to heights unattained, spreading willpower, love, and might. She shall give strength to me to fight. So here's hoping you can be someone's ray of hope in someone's life. You might be that ray of hope that they're waiting for. Here's also hoping that this is food for thought for you, that you'll ponder over this. We let these things go by. We're like, you know what? इस झमेले में कौन पड़ेगा? थोड़ा सोचिए, थोड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लीजिए. अगर आपको इस बारे में पता है, आपका विचार सही है, उस विचार को शेयर करिए. Share your thought. Thank you. I will come back with another poetry reading very soon. Take care. Be safe. Wear those masks. Bye.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel to soak yourself in poetry.